Hey, hey, hey! Marieanne here, the Crotchety Clogger. Hope all's going well. Today is Sunday. I believe it's the 13th of September 2020. And I am having a little bit of issues with ragweed and allergies. A sniffly nose and an itchy eye, especially over here on the left side. Oh, but anyway, I'm here to talk to y'all just about a few things. But first of all, as of this recording, just like a couple hours ago, I reached 1,000 subscribers. Guys, I am flabbergasted. I truly am. And, you know, people that's crazy. But it sure made my day. Oh my, I had a friend on Instagram say, congratulations, you're awesome. I'm not awesome. What's awesome is that for those of you that are coming here and listening to me or taking my clogging lessons with me, y'all are the awesome ones, and I so appreciate it. I really do. It's wild. And I gotta say, Granny D, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. And Sandy at Left is Right Crochet with Sandy. My goodness, you guys just inspire me so. You really do. Sandy, I'm gonna apologize. If you're watching, I'm gonna apologize. I know I'm babbling, sorry guys. But Sandy, you remind me so much of a mentor of mine. And so if I call you Linda occasionally, my apologies to you. And Miss Linda K, if you're watching, I hope you are. But Miss Linda K was always, I don't know, in the dance world here in North Carolina. She just welcomed everyone with open arms, and I think that was like, I was young. I was a young adult at the time, and she just made me feel so welcome. And so Sandy, Linda's a beautiful blonde like you, and I just sometimes I equate you two. And D, you too. Yeah, okay, I'll shut up. I just love you guys. I do. Okay. Okay. Well, here's what I wanted to say. I'm hoping that I can have just a little celebration live stream sometime real soon. I'm going to talk to a few people and see when might be the best time to do that, because I don't want to do it during anybody else's live feed, but I want to have just a little fun party thing, and just for the heck of it, you know. And maybe I'll have a few prizes and stuff to give out just for fun. Have a little party with some party favors. Okay, on with some other stuff. Okay, so I have a finished object, and it's the Lunar top by the Crochet Crowd, and I think Mikey did the tutorial, and I think it's actually called the Lunar top pattern, but there is a tutorial as well. And I made this as a belated birthday present for my friend Wanda, but it turned out pretty good. What do you think? I think it turned out all right. It's basically four, as you see it, like kind of right here, four big granny squares, and then you just whip stitch them together or slip stitch them together, I guess, and then you put the border around. And the border, guys, I was a little worried, you know, because it's called a here, let me let you see if you can see. It's called a linked double crochet, and I guess you can do that with doubles or half doubles, I assume, or triples. but it's kind of hard to tell this yarn, but wait, maybe I'm showing you the wrong side. Aha! This might be better. Can you see how it leaves that? That's so pretty. I love it. Love it. But anyway, I took this over last night and Wanda tried it on. And I didn't have the shoulder straps. I didn't have the ends tied in because, you know, I thought, well, let's try it on her first and make sure this whole shoulder straps aren't too long or what have you. And she tried it on, and it was good. It was good. She seemed to really like it. And I'll put some pictures in right here. And she looks good in it too. She really liked it. I'm gonna have to take it over to her tonight because I took it away from her. Well, she didn't like it. She said, "Why? You want to take it back?" But anyway, I used Yarn Bee, the soft and sleek DK from Hobby Lobby. It's a 3-weight yarn, 100% low pill acrylic. And that's what I used. I used about, I would say, 1 ball and 1/4 of a ball. And this is for size medium. I did 13 rows on the squares, and I used a J hook, which is a little bit bigger. I mean, I think on the tutorial he used a smaller hook, but also a smaller yarn. I believe it was a 2-weight. So anyway, I increased the size of the hook just to make sure it got really lacy. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. I really did. Oh, I was going to tell you the Soft and Sleek DK. It was in the color Ocean Wave. Ocean Wave, yeah. And here's the last of it. Oh, kind of matches me. Ooh. There's the, well, actually I saved this tiny ball off of the first skein. I call them donuts, you know, when they come in that form. And I saved that for the sewing. And then I used about 1/4 of the second ball of it. And it is actually, each one is 478 yards. So 478 yards, and then about 1/4 of that's what I used to make a medium. And I think the pattern says that it can be a small or medium. But anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back. For you, it'll be just a second. For me, it might be an hour or two. I got to take this to my friend Wanda. She wants it back. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I did want to remind everybody, if you have not already entered in one of the many content creators with the hashtag Harvest Moon giveaway, do so. Okay, it ends for the semi-finalist drawing. It ends September 17th, which is just a few days away, and that is when all the content creators involved in the Harvest Moon giveaway will be drawing for a semi-finalist winner, who at that point may or may not receive a little prize from that particular content creator, but then who at that point will be sent, that name will be sent off over to Hoss at Off Kilter Homestead, and he'll be picking a grand prize winner who will receive a prize from every content creator who's involved with it. But yeah, just wanted to remind you of that. I do have a video as well, and what you can do, and I'll link it down below, is go over to Off Kilter Homestead, and he has a playlist of all the content. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. A playlist of all the YouTubers who are participating, where you can enter on each and every one. Won't that be fabulous? I think I heard through the grapevine, I haven't actually looked, but I think I heard through the grapevine there's over 90 now. So won't that be fab? And while I'm on that subject, I love reading. I don't read much, don't get me wrong, but I do love reading a good written piece. And I want to shout out a friend who has entered, I'm assuming, in quite a few of the Harvest Moon giveaway videos, but I want to read to you what she wrote on my video. Is like, if you remember, the comment to enter the video is supposed to be, what's your favorite thing about the fall season or the Harvest Moon? So listen here. I'm going to read this. And excuse me for not looking at you, but I'm going to read it. This is from Kathy Fernayes. Listen to these words. Beautiful. As the days grow shorter and the nights turn cooler, what a feast for our senses as we transition into fall. The once ordinary green trees start dressing in their full finest by revealing their true colors. Bursts of orange, red, and yellow start dotting the landscape like so many slow-motion fireworks. Before we know it, our eyes are treated to hills ablaze with the beauty of autumn. We feel and hear the crunch and crackle of the fallen leaves under our feet. We feel the crisp, cool air on our skin, while at the same time feeling the warmth of the sun on our faces. We hear the dry leaves rustle on the trees in the gentle breezes. Have you ever seen and heard scores of falling leaves raining down on a still, quiet day? It's magical. The wonderful scents of fall are unmistakable. Take in the fragrance of the leaves on the ground after a rain. Or better yet, the scent of raked leaves burning in a neighbor's backyard. What could be better than smelling the wonderful aroma of a freshly baked apple pie or a batch of homemade pumpkin cookies? What could be better? Eating them, of course. The cooler air prompts many to fire up the stove and return to baking and cooking with the wonderful bounty the season provides. Homemade soups and stews, breads and pies and the like are treats for the soul as well as the taste buds. Do I like fall? I sure do. Thank you, Kathy. I mean, that paragraph there that you wrote is, I just thought it was wonderful. It brought back some really nice childhood memories for me of the fall and the leaves and diving into the those hills of leaves that my daddy raked so carefully. But anyway, guys, don't forget to enter. Okay. Not too long ago, I had a giveaway celebrating 900 friends here on YouTube. And the winner of that giveaway was 8 Smiley Lady. Well, I hadn't mailed the package off yet, 8 Smiley Lady. A spoiler alert, if you're watching and you want to be surprised, bye. But until then, let's box it up, guys. What do you think? So, 8 Smiley Lady was kind enough to communicate with me a little bit via email. And did find out a few of her favorite colors. I did find out she's allergic to wool. So we're not going to box any wool up. Okay. So another thing she told me. Hey, wait a minute. Let me change the subject just for a second. I mean, it is kind of has to do with it. Have you guys, sleep shopping? When you're trying to go to sleep and you're just kind of on the verge, but you're like, oh, wait a minute. I need to go to Amazon because I wanted to order a set of Tunisian hooks. And I did really want to order that set of Tunisian hooks, and I have tried Tunisian crochet. It wasn't a valiant effort. I shall try again because it was getting too tight on me. I was on vacation at the time, and, anyway, I still need to try. But sleep shopping, back to that. Yeah, I ordered 2 sets. I ordered 2 sets. Yeah. Learned a lesson. Don't shop while you're trying to go to sleep. Anyway, I did. I ordered 2 sets of these here Tunisian hooks. They're wooden. Comes in all sizes. Yeah. Anyhow, 8 Smiley Lady did. I asked her. I said, "Do you do Tunisian?" She's like, "No, but I sure have always wanted to try." So, guess what? I'm going to send her this extra set that I ordered during my sleep shopping. And I'm going to send her a few little buttons. I won't show them to you. Little handmade with love buttons. And some Hometown USA, which I got at clearance on at Walmart. And this is in the color Anchorage Ice. And how about a couple of little Sugar Wheel Cotton Minis from Hobby Lobby. This one's called Picnic in the Park. We got 2. And we've got some Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Low Peel. We're going to send a red and a black. And we got some Red Heart Comfort Chunky. And this is called Fudge. Nice big old ball. This is, how many yards we got in here? 448 yards of a nice brown chunky. And last but not least, we're going to stick in this box. We're going to box it up. And a anti-pilling bobbin. Alright, so we're going to put that in this colors. Yeah, this is 100% acrylic. We got 543 yards on the bobbin, on the spool. Pretty tan, and then the black and tan marbled, and a black. So we're going to put that, we're going to box that off and send it off to 8 Smiley Lady. Alright. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but since the Hag Stitch has come out from the Yarn Hag Ryan, I made a few things, but I did make a little beanie, and with that said, I want to introduce you. I gave that beanie to somebody. I'm gonna post a picture right here. There she is. That's my Malia. Okay, so yeah, Malia is a former student of mine who clogs, and she still does. And Malia has a birthday the end of September. I believe it's September 30th. So I thought I'd send her an early birthday present. She loves her beanie. Now I want you guys to know that Malia is one of the sweetest people I know. I remember in class, if she wasn't smiling and giving me the most loving hug at the beginning of class, she was at the end of class. Sweet, sweet girl. Malia, if you're watching, I forgot to ask you, how old you going to be? 20? 21? How old you going to be? I know you're in your early 20s there somewhere. Anyway, let me know. But wasn't that a pretty picture of her and her new beanie? All right, one more thing I want to talk about. Just one more. And that is hashtag septemberfiberarts. Now, guys, if you are a knitter or crocheter or do embroidery, if you do cross stitch, go check out on Facebook. The group is called Promoting Fiber Arts, and it was started by Dana over at Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. I should say it was started by Dana and Dooley. Dooley being her right-hand dog. Yep. Anyway, go check it out. But every month, and Dana did this in August as well, was hashtag August Fiber Arts. And this month, hashtag September Fiber Arts. Here's the thing that we're going to try to do. We're going to fix us up a little kit that includes all that you would need to do your specific fiber art. In my case, crochet. So I'd put in a little ball of some yarn, probably some cotton yarn, a hook, a darning needle, a small little pair of scissors, something that would get maybe a stitch marker or two, something that would get somebody started, right? And we also, she asks that we put a little note about where they may find a place to learn something easy, an easy pattern, maybe a dishcloth, or you can write out the instructions, either way. But yeah, wouldn't that be nice? And then as we are going about our day, if we run across somebody that wants to learn how to crochet, give it to them. And that's how we're going to promote our art and our craft, guys. I think it's important. And like Dana said, it's a skill that may come in quite handy. You know, and it's so much fun. I've really just enjoyed doing everything with crochet and yarn, and don't listen, Madonna, but I hope someday I can start knitting too. Oh, speaking of promoting fiber arts, I did promote it slightly, with my sis-in-law, and I'm going to call her Sis, and Dee. If you guys remember, it was just a couple videos back, but Dee wanted to start a blanket, and she did. The next day, she done had like 3 or 4 rows already done. But anyway, I'm going to insert a picture right here so you can see how far she's already come. Check it out. How about that? She's come a long way, hasn't she? But anyway, oh, and in case you didn't know, I live rather not too far away from a town called Seagrove, North Carolina. If you've never been there or never heard of it, it's a small town, not very big, but it is the home of almost any kind of pottery you could ever look for. I guess because the clay around that area is just so suitable for making pottery. So, excuse moi. Let me get a drink. But anyway, I love to go to Seagrove. My wedding dishes are all pottery dishes and mugs, and I just love pottery. I love useful stuff. But my sis, she went to Seagrove, and she got me, check out what she got me. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. It's a yarn bowl. And she got Dee one too. Isn't that just beautiful? And it's, you can always look. I don't want to spill nothing out. On the bottom of each piece of pottery, the potter, let me take the price tag off. Sis, you didn't take the price tag off. And where's the card? Oh, for heaven's sake, I was going to let you guys know what pottery this came from. Anyway, you can always find the signature of the potter on the bottom, which I'm having a little trouble reading. And I forgot the business card. But isn't that just beautiful? I love it. And I would assume this would be a place you could stick your hook. I wouldn't want to stick my yarn through there because, well, unless you didn't have to take your project with you anywhere, because you'd be bound with a bowl. But at any rate, I want to thank my sis for getting me that. That is just beautiful. I love it. And she knows how much I love pottery. Oh my goodness. Is that everything? I think that was everything. Y'all, thank you so much. I love you. Don't forget to check out my clogging tutorials, and then I've got another playlist called All Things Yarny. Okay? Bye. Till next time.